Hey guys, Katie Krause here, coming to you from Warped Tour in Ventura. Today we have half of All Time Low. It's Alex and Jack.
The better looking half.
The better looking half.
The more colorful half
What
with
would
their
Ryan
hair.
and Zach say about that?
Well, they're not here to defend themselves, so we can make fun of it. Yeah.
That's true. Well, this is your 5th time on Warped Tour, but it's been a couple years, 3 years since you've been on the tour. So how's it been so far, and why'd you come back?
Been great. I love the Warped Tour. It's a great way to spend your summer. I can't think of a better way, and there's so many good bands on this year, so we're really happy to join back on this time around. And to be honest, it kind of, before we took a break from it, started to feel habitual, and like, you know, it was just what was going to happen every summer. And so to be quite honest, like, we really got back into the swing of things really fast. I'm already in the groove.
We have such an extensive catalog, so how do you choose what to play? You only have 35 minutes.
Well, we usually pick the first 10 songs off the Greatest Hits album and play those, but sometimes you have to mix it up.
Album?
Yeah.
There's a
What's the name of that album?
Wait, what?
What's the name of our Greatest Hits album? The hits that never were?
The hits that are.
The hits that are. Yeah. Now 48.
Now 48.
So how do you choose though? For real?
Well, it was actually really hard to choose a set for this tour because we have 35 minutes. Mm-hmm. We usually have like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing has been just focusing on the songs that we know people love the most live, and you know, that was a huge part of it. The ones that go off.
The crowd pleasers.
How often do you call your parents when you're on Warped Tour?
I've been bad. I haven't called my parents at all.
At all? What?
I've talked to them about 3 times already in a week.
And
no, it doesn't.
How
does
that conversation go? People want to know this
Well, it's
stuff.
like I call my mom and I'm like, hey mom, like we headlined Warped Tour last night. There was like 15,000 people, and she's like, are you brushing your teeth? I'm like, did you hear me? Like 15,000 people. She's like, how's your health? I'm like,
you're like, I'm eating gummy bears.
I was like, I'm hanging out, mom. I'm living off gummy bears and soda pop.
Well, I like the new single a lot. The Reckless and the Brave.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like it's about not choosing the safe path in life. So why was that an important message?
That's a good guess.
Respect. Good guess.
For you to convey.
I think that's the general theme of the whole new album. And it came at a time, we wrote that record in a real transitional point in our band's career. We left Interscope Records and made the record completely unsigned. So it's, you know, that in itself is taking a big chance. And during that whole process, it kept kind of reminding me that the songs that we write affect the people who are also going through a lot in their lives, and so it kind of created this parallel between what we were going through and what a lot of our listeners are going through, and I thought that was a really cool theme to kind of hone in on for this album.
Respect.
Do we have a release date yet?
No, we don't. We're actually not even signed right now.
When it's out.
So it's very okay.
Because like last year we're like, yeah, it's coming out this date, and then it kept getting pushed back, and kids started getting like pissed at us.
Yeah, we don't want to like let anybody down. So until we know.
What we should do is say 2014, and then anything before that they'll be like, oh wow, they put earlier.
Should do that.
What a nice surprise.
You should do that.
It's coming out in 2014.
What about other songs on the album that you're excited about? Can you give us a hint?
Yeah.
I got a bad wedgie right now.
We have a couple really cool guests. You good?
Everything's sticking to itself down there.
It happens. It's summer. We got a really cool
collaborations, guests?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah?
Jason from Acceptance sang on a song. Anthony Ranieri from Bayside sang on one, which sounds amazing. We have Cassidy Pope on a couple, which is really rad.
And you wrote a song with Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy.
Oh, that's huge.
We didn't. We avoided the co-writes this time, but he's a really good friend of mine, and he's been wanting to write with more people and kind of get his writing muscles stretched. And so he came into the studio, and him and I worked on a song together, and it turned out awesome. It's actually the song that Jason sings on.
Yeah, it's a cool song. It actually kind of like channels like Fall Out Boy through it, kind of, in a way.
A little bit.
Well, question about collaborations. When I was researching for this interview, you know that I love Blink-182. I heard that you guys wrote a song with Mark Hoppus.
Yeah.
Can you put that on this album?
Back in the day, we did it.
But why can't you put it on this? It never got released.
It kind of did. It was recorded for a project that he started working on, but then Blink ended up getting back together. So the project kind of got scrapped, and they took the song for that project, and so it did actually manage to leak its way onto the internet in some form. But to be honest, I wouldn't relate to it anymore. It's been through so many manifestations and so many forms. I couldn't get into it anymore.
So
the moral of the story was we got to meet Mark Hoppus and become friends and then tour Europe with them.
So it was all worth it.
It was all worth it.
Totally.
Well, Vegas. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I was looking at y'all's Twitters yesterday, and two things sort of popped out.
Nudity.
The first, no.
Oh.
Well, maybe. The first is Star Spangled Pants, and the second is mangina. So I need to know.
Star-Spangled
I need to
Mangina.
know. I need you to explain those to me.
The pants were Alex has these like crazy pants that are super American, but they were bought from Korea.
Very patriotic, made in Korea. But yeah, I don't know. They're pants and they have America.
I kind of wish you were wearing them right now.
Okay.
So the mangina was in full effect in Vegas,
Does that mean that you run? I can't. I don't want to picture that.
Balls between your legs.
and you tuck it back, and then
Looks like you have a vagina
and
for
you,
your guy.
if you cross your legs, it looks like a straight vagina down there.
So and you did that in public?
Oh yeah, numerous times. Like,
We do it a lot poolside.
yeah, we tried to see how many manginas we can pull out. The whole.
We lined up a row of manginas on the poolside.
Respect.
Yeah.
I've got a
Respect.
mangina.
It's me downstairs mix up.
Well, people want to know about Jalix. So how did this nickname come to fruition? Like, why did
People
that
think
originate?
we're gay together.
Why do they think that?
I don't know.
I mean, is there something I should know?
Possibly. I don't know.
Was there like one day when it started and everyone was like, "This is real"?
I think Tumblr was really what blew it up. Tumblr, like as soon as Tumblr.
Our fans
became
have a grasp on Tumblr. I think they basically own it at this point.
Do they? I mean, you guys would make a cute couple for sure.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
My pits just got sweaty.
Yeah.
And another question
All my
that
pits are sweaty.
that people have is, why is Zach the only one that always has his shirt on?
Because he's
He's
the only one that should take his shirt off.
Yeah.
He
I
has-
feel
he
like
has a
you
good
guys should
body.
do it.
You don't want to see what's under here.
Just hair and
Just
sweat.
Weird things growing. And
I feel like you
Mushrooms.
guys.
ew.
I feel like you
old trees.
girls would probably appreciate it.
You know
I
that
don't know.
we're like the tree people from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It's so
All right.
stupid.
No one wants to see us naked. And actually, you can see us naked on the internet. It's not that flattering.
It's okay.
Unless we pull out the mangina, then that's.
On the internet, you can see you naked.
Well, not like
Sort of.
not like the wiener part, but like everything
I'm
else.
scared. All right.
Scared of the mangina.
Well, in honor of the reckless and the brave, what's the most reckless thing that you've ever done, and the bravest thing you've ever done?
Alex, the most reckless thing Alex ever did was get intoxicated on my birthday 2 years ago, steal a TV from a brand new hotel, run naked into the lobby, through the lobby, into the parking lot, and smash it in the parking lot
In front of the hotel.
in front of the hotel.
Fuck that hotel.
That's insane. That's
Screaming,
crazy
"Happy
behavior.
birthday, Jack! You're the coolest person alive."
So you're a nice friend, is what it means.
Great friend.
That TV was a sacrifice for Jack.
And Jack, what about you?
Reckless?
Yep.
Ooh.
Why would you do brave?
Other than
brave.
Oh,
when
brave.
you saved that basket of kittens from the shark.
That happened?
That's cool, but also it was really brave
That's a good one.
when I ran through a Vegas hotel with my mangina out. That's pretty brave too.
That is brave and also reckless
super brave.
at the same time.
No, just brave.
If you can combine both reckless
of
and brave,
them.
you win. It's like a combo in Street Fighter.
Well, to wrap this up, we have this little game here.
Okay.
It's a fishbowl. It's really heavy, actually. So you guys each have to. Will you hold it? Will you each pick out a question and answer it? It's a hard game.
What do you do right before you go on stage?
Usually pee.
Masturbate?
I usually pee.
Oh, is this PG?
No, this is R. You made it R.
I made it R.
You made it R.
We made it R.
And Alex.
What famous person do other people claim you resemble? What other? This is poorly written. What famous
It's
person?
our intern.
I'm gonna
Give Lily a shout out.
interpret it.
Lily, you're fired.
I'm gonna interpret it. What famous person do other people claim you resemble the most?
I've heard you look
I-
like Morgan Freeman.
I get Morgan Freeman a lot.
Yeah.
I could see that. You guys have the same features,
Yeah.
like the mouth, the nose.
He gets Morgan Freeman and he gets Paul Giamatti.
Oh, sort of Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
Martha
bit.
Stewart
The
sometimes.
hair.
A little bit of Janine Garofalo.
Yeah.
I-
Gene Garofalo meets Morgan Freeman.
For more interviews from Warped Tour, click subscribe. I'm Katie Krause. Alex, Jack.
Bye.
We'll see you later.
Peace.